Hi everyone, trust you all are doing well. So in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to lay some groundwork with the partials for our head, nav, and the footer. So let's get started. Right, so let's go to Resources, Views, and you'll go to Layouts. I'm going to make use of the guest layout. You can obviously apply whatever you learn here and apply it actually to your app layout. Right, so the first thing we're going to do now is under components, under partials, we're going to create 3 of them. We create a footer.blade.php. Let me just open that, head.blade, and the nav right here. Okay, so the first thing for the head section, what we're going to do is we're going to cut out everything between the head tags and go to the head section right there and paste it in here. Okay, so then we reference that, so X partials. Right, and the next one we're going to reference is the navigation. So let's do that. So X partials nav and then the footer. All right, so let's start off with our head section. So since we already copied it right here, so what I'm going to do for the title, I'm just going to cut out the title right there. Just move this up and put it right underneath the style right here. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a conditional right here. So if the title is set, then it must be that title, otherwise we use something else. Right, so I'm just going to delete that and just give it some room there. I'm going to add the blade syntax. And what we're going to check for is set. Right, and what we want to check for, we want to check for a title variable. And we're going to use slots to pass in the title. And we're going to do a ternary operator, and we're going to check config. Right, so if the title is available, go to the app name. So app.name. All right. Then we're going to concatenate a pipe, right, with some spacing in. Then we're going to concatenate the title that we're going to pass through. Else we do nothing. Okay, just like that. Okay, so if we need to receive this from our head section. So let's go there. So now we're in our blade. So if you've been following the blade series, you will kind of understand this, right? If you don't, please watch the blade series for us, right? So then you can do a title, question mark, if nothing's available. You can obviously add anything in here you want. So if the title is not available, it's not passed through as a slot, you could say some page, or whatever the case might be. Okay, so for now, just going to leave it empty. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to do. All right, the next thing I'm going to do, where's my style sheet? I'm going to add an add push above our style sheet right here. So add stack. Okay, and I'm going to call this one style sheet. All right, so if we need to push any extra basically styles, we can include it right here. So let's go to the next part. Let's go to the nav. Right, so navigation right there. Let's go. We're going to put the nav. And we're going to, right, so we're going to create a nav, and inside that a UL, inside that LI, and inside that we could just going to add an anchor tag. All right, so that's what we have right here. All right, let's start off with the anchor tag right here. I just want to give it some room. So the first one, this one will be a route. Okay, that will be our home route that we created. I created a home route. Let me just quickly show you. Let's go to our web routes right here. I just created another Livewire component for our home route. Okay, and then we obviously have our tag right there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let me just bring this down, and this one will be for our tags. All right, I just want to add some styling here, so I'm just going to get to a class, and okay, so I'm going to give it a background, let's say indigo 500, and we're going to do it flags, and then we're just going to give it a padding of 2, and let's say space X of 6. Okay, and then we're just going to add a container class, and we're just going to do MX auto. This will look a little bit better if we can add the class actually in here. So BG indigo, let's say 500. Okay, like that. And let's do a padding 4. All right, so this is going to be our home route, and this one is going to be our tag route. So just for tags. And we're just going to make the tags white. Right, so now we got our, basically our backbone, so all groundwork done. So I just need to we can actually add in here footer, and we can just say copyright. Make it an H1, just say copy. Right, so if you want to add something more, you can do that, but I just kind of want to make it just simple. Right, so let's quickly see how this all look like. Right, so as you can see, we got our home tag and we got our tags right there. So we got all of that done. So all good stuff. So let's quickly go to those views. Right, so now our guest layout is all set up. So the next thing we need to go is go to those views. So I got my tags views right here. So what I want to do now is I want to do for the X slot. Let me just actually do this X slot. All right, and this one is going to be for the name of the title. Okay, and this one is going to be the title is going to be tags. This. Okay, so I'm just going to do this one for the same thing for page title. I'm going to do the same thing for my home page. Okay, it's be like water. Right, so if you've been following the Blade series, which I will pop up a link right here. So if you guys want to go and watch more about slots, I'll leave a link here. So the slot that we're passing from our Livewire component right here will be used inside our guest layout right here for the title. Okay, so awesome stuff. Right, so we got a title for the tags and we got a title for the homepage. Right, so if we go to the homepage, you can see it displays the home title right there. So if you go to the tags, you will see it displayed right there. Just remember, we're not building a single page application and using any turbo links, all right, so that we don't have to do subsequent requests to actually refresh the page. All right, so in single page applications, you can go to the different tabs without having to refresh the page, but we're not going to use that. I know you can use inertia and Vue.js to do that, but we're using a Livewire course, so I'm not going to do that in this case. All right, so anyways, that's it. So from the next episodes, we're going to start building out our CRUD application for Livewire, and I want to just ask you guys a question. If you guys want me to type out the HTML or the Blade syntax part of it, let me know in the comment section. If not, I will leave a link for the kind of the HTML structure for you guys. You can just download it and paste it if you guys want to just see just the basically the Livewire part of the thing. If you don't want to see the view part of it, the Blade. So if you guys don't want to see me typing any HTML or Tailwind classes or anything like that, please let me know in the comment section, and I will actually just give you the whole structure, and we just do the Livewire stuff, and now you guys can just download basically the hard-coded stuff just from my Google Drive. Let me know what you guys want, and I will do that. So thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you like it. Comment, feedback, and suggestions, and please guys give me feedback. If I don't get any feedback, let me just put it out there. If I don't get any feedback to let you guys know if I need to type out everything, I will leave a link for the hard-coded stuff, because then for me, just an indicator that you guys are not interested to see the HTML part of the thing. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Like the video, subscribe, and obviously leave me comment, feedback, and suggestions. Thank you guys, and see you in the next one. Adios.